We're not ready, but we're live.
I'm ready.
All
Just
right.
can't get through this maze of chairs.
There's 3 chairs.
I
One
know,
of
but
them's
they're
occupied. What's the
so
deal?
close together.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't see anything.
Well, I try to make it to where
You look at the camera,
you
not
look at
the
the camera
screen?
and not the screen. I try.
I know.
I'm really bad about it myself. So, we'll just wait for PJ to get here. How tired are you from the Austin RV EXPO?
You know, I feel like I'm recovering, but very slowly.
Right. I think that I always kind of set up like the week after one of our shows at the expo or the week after one of our rallies to just feel zonked all week.
Trying to find us.
Well, hopefully we're streaming. It says we have two people watching.
Tutu.
You just can't find
Hey,
us.
what'd y'all do for Tuesday?
The twoest of days.
Tuesday.
There.
Tacos.
I did have tacos on Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah.
so did I. You brought me one.
Taco
Sure.
Tuesday, that's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I usually try to get ahead of the curve and have it on Monday though.
Tacos.
I did have tacos on. Hi, PJ. What are we doing? Hey, there's a Facebook user, probably on the user group, saying Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Thank you. We are
There we
happy
go.
it's Friday.
So, we're just talking about
We're so orange.
It is my monitor. It's not the actual picture.
Oh, okay.
We were just talking about the expo, the show. What's your take, PJ? What do you think?
I think it was awesome. I think it was better than we could have even hoped for. Better than I expected.
Yeah.
It was, and it felt so normal. It just felt great to be at a show,
To do
talking
normal
with
things.
customers, seeing our reps.
Yep.
I mean, these
It was
reps
really
take
fun to
good
see
care
that.
of us. They're the ones who really take care of our customers. So it was great to see everybody. It was really great to see all the enthusiasm for the trailers.
Well, so I think we had a few. It's Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Yeah, I think a few takeaways. We haven't done one of these in a while. We've had a few changes in personnel here at Princess Craft in the past 2 years since we've had our last
A
one.
lot of people who had never been to a show,
A lot of our
which I thought was really,
Right.
it felt kind of
fresh
odd there.
right? A little fresh, and some of us have to take on playing roles and all that we hadn't done before. And
Like you, Clint. Thank you very much.
well, so my role was we had doubled our space. You went ahead and committed, on a leap and a prayer
I did.
to double our space when we didn't know how many units we would even have in inventory to show, and yet the manufacturers turned up, and because we have more space and more trailers, we needed more drivers, and there we go, haha. And that worked well on my part, but that was just a small piece of the puzzle. I mean, the show just worked well. And how would you say about did you get numbers on the traffic for the show from Jennifer?
I did.
Okay.
The numbers for the show were up well over 10%, 10 to 15% up.
Versus
From-
2019?
From any other show. I mean, they have been creeping up and overall been just a hair higher than before. These were significantly higher. We had 750 people come in to the show between noon and 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon.
Opening day,
Yeah.
Thursday, still the work
Crazy.
week.
It
Yeah.
was
That was
just
a
crazy.
bonkers day.
We're loved.
Oh, wonderful.
So of icy?
Of ice.
Yeah, give us a
I don't
phonetic
know,
spelling.
but every time he posts something that he's cooked, I just want to say yes, please.
Yeah.
So he actually he went through the training up with Terry Cooper's group for RV inspector, and he is just this past week started working as for doing inspections for everything inbound at General RV.
Oh, awesome.
So he dove right
Awesome.
into one of the big
Wow.
spots, and that just speaks to how much of a need there is.
Mm-hmm.
There is a huge need for trained inspectors and trained technicians.
Mm-hmm.
Massive need, and he happened to chase his love for travel. He has an RPod, I believe, into this new career. So hey, I hope your first week has gone spectacularly.
Yes, absolutely.
Proud of you.
Spectacularly.
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 You don't have to make a spectacle about how I speak.
Spectacularly.
All alliteration aside. No, so it felt to me that yes, there was a whole lot of foot traffic, but it didn't seem overwhelming as it sometimes did in the past, and it felt like a higher percentage of that foot traffic just said it's time. It's time to purchase because we don't. I mean, summer's coming, spring's coming. No one knows promised tomorrow, but we sure can plan to do something. That's what it felt like.
It did definitely feel that way. It was not only nice for us to be back at the show, for all the reps to be there, to just have an event like that, but I think it felt exactly the same to all the people attending the show. It felt like it was closer to normal. They were ready. They were like, okay, we're just so ready for a show to
Right.
make some decisions.
So many of them were prepared. As we know, shoppers nowadays have done their research before they ever talk to us online, right?
I had the funniest thing. I was talking to this one guy. I kind of walked up because he kept just kind of standing there in front of the trailer on one foot and then the other. And then, so I walked up and said, well, you know, I know you've been looking at this a while. Are you ready? He said, well, my wife had to go out to the car, so I'm waiting on her. And he said, I think I'll call her and see where she is. So he called her, and then all of a sudden he hands the phone to me, and she says, I've been trying to get him to buy this trailer for 2 years. Can you please get him to buy this trailer?
From the phone?
On the phone. She says, I'm not coming back in, my feet hurt. But just tell him to put a deposit down and buy that trailer. If you can get him to do that, I would be so grateful.
Wow.
And I thought,
that's awesome and kind of funny. And
Okay. So I looked at him and I said, I'm supposed to get you to buy it. He said, okay, what card do you want? And he opened his wallet. And
did you actually take your pick of cards? Like, oh, that's a pretty one.
No, I didn't. He said, here. I said, well, you know, just tell me how you'd like to do it. And we wrote it up.
What was it?
It was an Ibex.
It was? Fantastic.
Yeah.
So
that was really the move.
the Ibex story is kind of fun because our Ibex rep, I want to say Corey.
That's
but
Amy.
Oh. Okay. So,
Hi, Amy.
I want to say the
I'm
Ibex.
glad to talk to your mom.
I want to say the Ibex rep's name's Corey, but it's not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is. It is. Okay. And
His boss's name is Cody.
his boss name is Cody, and they were in different. Corey was in our spot, and then he was in competition with his boss, who was repping another product.
Cody, who had like a sister product in
Right.
a different booth.
in a different booth, and I think.
And are you asking if we actually
Well, no,
killed it and won the competition?
I feel like we won
Is
the
that what you're
competition, but I'm
saying?
also saying that's fun because these
It's
are
fun.
the interactions
That's what shows
that they
are.
have. And yes, indeed, I think we won, right? Like we helped him win. So there it is.
Well, no, I don't need to be in touch with your mom. I need to be in touch with your dad.
Yeah,
So-
just to push him over the cliff.
Drag mom down
and
here.
the purchase an RV cliff, not an actual cliff. You wouldn't do.
No.
Okay. No.
Well, I don't know. If they
Now
wouldn't buy an RV, maybe? No. But, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's hard. It's hard for people to make decisions. They just need to know it's okay. And that's one of the big reasons that we do all the online stuff that we do.
Yep.
So people get to be more comfortable with it.
Sure.
That's why we have rallies. That's why we have
Which
tech talks.
is what's
That's
coming up
why
next.
We do what we do.
We have rallies to start turning our vision to.
Yes. And you know the funniest thing? Lindsay told me about the Merles.
Yes. come in.
Yeah, so we hired the Merles for the Texas Tiny Trailer Rally, and then they ended up playing the RV show. So I got to go over there and watch them. They gave me
It
some
sounded good.
stickers.
Uh-huh.
You'll have to see these stickers. It cracks me up. They're my favorite.
There we go.
It's a PBR logo.
The Merles.
Look how cute that is.
And they sounded good.
They sounded really good and fun and upbeat
Right.
and
Well, you have to be if you have a PBR logo.
I
right?
love it. I'm gonna put it on my computer.
I wonder if there's copyright issues with copying PBR.
I don't know.
I mean, it depends on how close it is.
Well, it's pretty close.
Okay.
But I
but
wonder
like-
if anybody cares.
I mean,
actually.
if the Merles get famous enough, probably. But
But do cover bands get famous enough?
well, I think they have some original music too.
Okay, well, it could happen.
I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be really fun.
that was fun.
I think the next step is trying to figure out, again, do we want to do a theme night like we did with the tutus, or just fun?
Are we taking suggestions or?
Well, I think first of all we need to decide if we're going to do a theme night or not. Because it is a lot. It's more effort, but it just seems like people seem to like having a purpose, right?
Yeah.
Like they tend to like loosen up when everybody's wearing a Hawaiian shirt or whatever.
Yeah, but
Well,
when
maybe we
I
just
said
do a
yeah,
cowboy
hook me,
night.
you said I said you
Is
know
that
I'm
too-
fine. I'll play the
Okay.
game. Hook me up with a tutu. You gave me like a petticoat,
I did.
and that what
Yeah,
I wanted. I was
yeah.
like this. It didn't get me there. I kind of was bummed.
Well, I'm sorry. When you don't bring your own tutu, you get the leftovers of other people's tutus, which are
don't know.
I thought I
deflated
gave
tutus.
you. I
which
thought
are
I gave you
petticoats.
time and heads up.
I
But-
don't have 50 tutus. I have like 5.
But
But
you have
Clint-
like 2 other
Clint
sisters.
and Paul tooling around in tutus was
No petticoats.
petticoats.
petticoats was the best.
It's not
Pretty
the look
cute.
I was planning
It
to
was
go
the
for.
best.
Tina says, "Hey, PC show was great. Looking forward to the rallies. Thank you for helping us
Yes.
load."
Speaking of one of our
And
helpful
clean up our
drivers.
messes.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bella still hasn't worn her tutu. I wouldn't put it on her with short legs in the mud last time.
Nah.
Oh no.
It's all right. She'll have time to wear a tutu. See ya at the rally. We modified the teardrop yet again. That is Deanna Fernandez. What did you do?
Cool.
I
Yeah.
want to know what you did.
Send Lindsay a photo.
Or don't. It could be a surprise.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fine.
What? Or you can send me a photo.
Send her a photo.
There'll be more surprises.
So yeah, if you have an idea.
So we have a lot of rally people. Do you guys want a theme night or no?
Yeah, let us know. Theme night, yes. First question, yes or no theme night, and then we can have
It
suggestions.
makes
if it's
for
a yes.
great pictures.
It does,
It's like an excuse to like be silly,
right?
and it kind of puts everybody in that mood. I don't know.
Hey, if we're trying to put people in the mood, can it be like dressed like a Holstein
A cow. Also, we have a ton of newbies this year. I think we say that every year, but a ton of newbies. So I need the rally veterans to
Maybe we do a
show up and a theme
mentor
night.
program or
Oh God, no!
something.
Sounds way too involved.
Mentor program. What's a
I am
mentor
just
program?
getting shot down every time I open my mouth. So.
Oh no! What's a mentor? What
I
do
mean,
you-
like
what does that
matching-
mean when you say a mentor program?
Matching somebody who's been to the rally before with a newbie.
Is that what it is? I
I
just
don't
know the
know.
concept.
In
I
general,
just find a way to, or just maybe have a new to the rally welcome thing and talk about them, introduce them.
Kind of like when you have a new
Connect
kid
them
at
with
school.
somebody.
You
Yeah, and everybody loves that, right?
Yeah, not if it's something
love
that's not
standing
that's
in front of
helpful
the
and not
class.
but
embarrassing.
some people do.
Yeah.
Like my daughter would love.
Well,
that.
yeah, she is a unique animal. Though.
She's man.
Tina, you said sure. Sure's not an answer. Come
Yeah,
on.
Sure is a
It's
Go along, get
no,
along.
it's
I
a
need a
non-committal.
yeah.
It's a non-committed, positive leaning. That would be fine.
Yeah. Well,
But if I'm
now that I have more space for fun stuff. Who's that?
hey guys, put my deposit down on a Boondock 320
Nice.
on Saturday. Lindsay was great.
Awesome.
Thanks. Question: do you think rising gas prices will discourage camping RV travel this summer? Yes. I've only because I've already
think-
seen it happen.
I think yes and no, because people have figured out local camping. They won't. I don't think that if the gas prices go up and stay up through the duration of the summer, I think the longer trips might slow down.
Yeah.
But people, dadgummit, they want to camp. And I think you're going to see a lot more short weekender trips and things like that. I don't think people are going to stop.
I don't think people are going to stop. I think the
it's gonna
big
change.
summer road trips
Right, the 2
will
3
be
weeker.
reduced.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
Mike.
any kind of change in anything always discourages people from adventure. And I don't know why. But whether it's, a blip in the stock market, whether it's gas prices, anything, I mean, I remember the OJ trial stopped people from buying campers. It was just a
That's weird.
distraction.
But did it make
I mean,
buy
I know that
Broncos?
makes me sound old. I get how old
Hey,
I
I
am,
was
but
alive then too.
It was
I
one of
was
those things where you just go,
baby, but
what does that have to do with it? But it did. So, I think that you just, but then they get over it and they move on. So
Kate is packing her trailer right now. Kate came by yesterday. We
that's
got to see her.
right.
She's packing her trailer now and heading out for the weekend. And she also says thanks for stocking the heated water hose.
Guys, heated water hoses. I didn't know it was a thing until we started carrying them just a few months ago.
If you don't have a heated
they're
water
a thing.
hose
Heated
and you want
freshwater
a winter
hose.
camp,
Dang, it's a good idea. It's
Kate
a
has
cool
had
thing.
one before, so she can attest to how wonderful they are.
Well, even Cody, our parks manager, he knew about them, but he got kind of cold snap probably 4 or 5 years ago, and he went and like jerry rigged his own.
bought all the stuff
He
at
bought
Home
the
Depot
stuff
and
and
made his own. And so many people do that.
And he's bought one of ours here now. But yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, lots of comments. Angela, we had a great time at the RV EXPO. It was our first
seeing you,
RV
by the
show.
way.
Our camping plans won't be changing due to gas prices, but we stay within a few hours of home. I'm the same way. I don't really take big, long trips. It's too hard with the kids and work, and it's more stressful than fun for me to do stuff like that right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go down the road. That is Amy. I'm planning to do long-term trips, but I will be mobile during the week to work, so I won't necessarily be doing tons of driving.
Okay.
I'm
So
so excited for
unaffected.
you to just like
That's cool.
go and do and work from the road, and I just
Yeah.
feel like it's been like such a goal for Amy for a long time, and it's so close.
Oh man, and I mean what she's doing now just seems to fit so well. Do we have
Yes.
heated hose in stock?
Yep.
Yes, we
Yes.
have a few left. The one I got, the 25 footer, was the last box I saw, but we may have more in the back. But we still have some 50 footers.
Amy, I'll put one aside for you if you want to come by tomorrow. Oh, come on. I just camped with 2 teenagers for 5 months. It's a piece of cake. First of all,
Yeah.
I feel like
First of all,
I feel like teenagers would have their own set of challenges, but they can mainly entertain themselves, right?
No, they want to be left alone.
Right.
Don't talk to me. Don't touch
So
me.
then they could be like, I
Don't
mean,
give me input on my life.
you have your own set of problems there, but I don't have
they
to
don't
like.
have the,
I don't
I'm
have to,
hungry,
Yeah,
help me.
I don't have to
Can
plan
I watch
things
Netflix?
24/7. All right, Amy.
There we go. That's Amy saying, yes, I'll be there.
Yay.
I'll put one aside for you. I have no idea how much they are, so don't ask me.
We are not
Let
informed.
me just say, it is a good long-term product and investment to protect your camper. It's in that price bracket.
Also, I might not be here when you come by tomorrow, so I'll leave it at the parts department with your name on it, so they'll know. Man, I love when you guys talk to us.
Yes.
Thank you for talking to us. That sounds weird to say, but
Can we put the arrow somewhere other than Lindsay's forehead?
I can't see any. All I see is the phone.
Okay,
he did
nose. That's better.
It's on your nose now. Yeah.
We just planned the prices into
Right,
the trip
yeah.
budget. Long
And
trips
his
are already in the
C
works
key
for this
doesn't
summer.
work.
Good.
So
People
that's
who,
just the deal.
people who are determined.
I'm just committed
We'll figure it
to.
out.
I'm going to try going forward to do a good, like a memory, leave the state, leave Texas trip a summer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my big known trip. I just plan for it and prep for it. And then I'll do the short trips other than that, and maybe a beach trip, which is kind of, from where we are in Texas, is kind of getting on the longer distance, traveling with my 2 young kids, but it's not that big a deal. So, I'm already planned for Ozark National Forest in June. So
That'll be fun.
it should be fun. Hopefully, I already put in for time off with my boss.
I still haven't camped in my camper. I want to go now. I can't wait.
Well worth the price for a hot shower when it's 8 degrees outside.
Yes.
That is true.
That's Kate talking about the heated hose, freshwater hose.
Yes.
You guys.
And so.
Man, and Kate, you've had some cold camping.
Yeah, but I think she's
Man.
about to. I think that the last episode of this first round of 1883 is about to drop, and then if you haven't been paying attention, Kate's been on the set working in various capacities, serving food to all the staff and actors and actresses. But she and her kids were also in so many of the episodes as actors and actresses for 1883, and the series was picked up again.
Yep.
So they get to do this
More
again.
fun.
And now she's working for basically the company that produces those 2 shows. And I think that she's heading up to work on Yellowstone series itself. So I think
So much fun.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
So, yeah. She dropped by, like I said, yesterday.
I know, you keep bringing it up.
No, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And
No, it was yesterday.
No, it was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Uh-huh.
And her life it exhausts me, but I'm excited about
Yes.
it. So as
We're
long
all
as
very
she's
happy. Happy.
So good. So what's coming up? So we have our rallies, obviously, for us to tend to.
Yes.
This
End of
room-
April and early May.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So that'll be super fun. That's the next thing.
I want to sneak over here. I'm going to
Us.
grab this camera, and I'm going to show people the current state of our office.
Oh yeah, we are making progress here. In
All right.
case anyone
Hey, be sure to
cares.
show them the bowl of oranges I set out.
There it
the
is.
half-rotted oranges.
They're not rotted. They're actually really good.
Good.
All right.
Good.
So if you remember, this space is still a work in progress. It's taking
PJ's corner.
just as much time
Yeah.
as we expected. But I hope you don't get too car sick, y'all.
I'm trying not to look at it.
You may remember the turquoise wall. Well, folks, the turquoise wall is back.
It's back.
And it's bigger and badder and better than ever.
Isn't that awesome?
I know.
We're
so
back.
excited.
We're the blue room again.
Yes.
As much as that was a good gray wall that we had, but it just wasn't us.
It was just so boring. You know, it looked very professional. It filmed well. It made us look kind of out of place.
Yeah.
So
It made us feel out of place.
yeah.
So once we finish this room, the camera will be facing the other way, and we will have the blue wall back. Will be the blue room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though it's not really blue,
Yeah.
it's more turquoise. But
Maybe we'll stop calling it Friday Live and we'll just call it Live from the Blue Room or something. Because Friday Live, it's just been kind of like a
It's kind-
thing
and it's
that
kind-
is easy.
kind of boring.
Yeah, it is. But now that we're the Blue Room again,
Yes.
maybe it's Friday from the
Blue Room Live.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Like
That way we could totally do it on Thursday. If we wanted.
sure.
Right?
Go live whenever. Uh-huh.
it's true.
So
Anyway, we're excited to be moving forward, even if it's really super slow.
So
But-
what are we facing? What are we facing as a dealership right now? Are we getting inventory? Are we getting parts?
No
What's-
and no.
Okay, because we had a lot of trailers at the show, and then we sold a lot of those trailers at the
Yes.
show. So I was wondering.
Yeah,
where are we
our
at?
manufacturers really helped us by
Yeah.
trying to get us, a few things to put in the show. So we pretty much took to the show everything we had.
Yep.
And that was
70-something.
67, 68.
No, that was 67, 68 before another truck
Before
arrived.
a few
and
more
we're
things.
like, oh, throw
Around
that in there
70.
too. Yeah.
That's what we had that was available for sale, and not all of them were available.
Right.
I would say maybe half. Half of them were sold, and customers said, yeah, you can take it to the show. So, so now we're at the point where we have almost everything sold again, and we have more stuff coming in, but it's coming in slowly. So we're back to...
And a lot of it's sold.
we're back to selling the dream instead of selling that trailer right there, so...
Are we able to say how many we sold? Are we comfortable with that? I mean, if not, fine.
I don't care.
We sold a lot.
A lot. I don't even know exactly how many we sold.
I think a few
know
got
we
wrapped up
hit-
the next Monday.
Yeah, and with those, I know they were telling me we hit 50.
Yeah, somewhere around
So.
50.
And I can remember when I came in to work for Princess Craft a handful of years ago, a whole month that was 50 was a good, a respectable
A really
month.
good month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 4 days. That was 3.5 days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At a
Just
time when we
bonkers.
don't have a lot of units.
Right.
So,
And
Yeah.
I don't
Crazy.
think any
Crazy world.
manufacturers watch this, but kudos to them for getting us whatever they could, because our space had the right number in it and it looked good and it
Yeah.
worked good.
Well-
It's easier to sell stuff when you have stuff
Oh my
to
gosh.
show. It's funny how that works.
Well, remember whenever you first doubled the space, we're like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, we can
Why are
hold
you
for
doing
20.
this?
I got some
I was-
chatter on that one, but
I thought we were gonna
It
have
was
to rent
good.
some bounce houses.
yeah, and we considered it. We thought it
That's
may be a really good
genius.
playground. Yeah,
It's like
but the kids in the bounce
with
houses.
the Velcro walls.
Oh, it's for kids?
I don't know. We could have two.
Not such a
I
good
didn't
idea
get-
anymore.
We could have two.
I didn't catch that either, Lindsay.
I just-
I
Why
don't
would
know.
you have... Never mind.
Yeah, buy a trailer, get a free turn in the bounce house. I don't know. But it worked out. It worked out. And my hat's off to every single Princess Craft person that pitched in, because everybody did everything. And my hat is off to all the drivers who volunteered and came and helped us. That was huge, 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 huge. Thank you. Thank you to every single one of you.
Cheers. Coffee cup.
Cheers to the show being over. And we're on to the rally season.
Seahand. I look like
Excited.
a Lego person.
So we get spring break, and then we get rally days. So that's our spring. Very excited. I hope you guys have tons of plans for your spring too. And to have an office back. That's in the
Oh,
plans.
that's a goal. This is gonna feel so good when it finally gets there.
Finally gets here. We'll
Yep.
show it off.
So,
We have a few more surprises.
congratulations to all princess crafters.
We craft princesses. Well, I lost it.
I prefer to have been in a tutu still instead of a whatever that thing was, petticoat.
Well,
Aw, who said that? It's
Uh,
not showing up on mine.
it's
oh no, who is that? We can't tell.
I mean,
Anywho.
But thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, I think I'm getting hungry.
Is it time
So,
for lunch, guys?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do something about that.
what are you gonna have for lunch?
I haven't the slightest clue, but
Cool.
my coffee's almost down, and
Hey, Sarah.
It's me, Sarah Sandelovic.
it's me.
It's funny, I don't see your comments on my phone. I see them up here.
Might not want
Sarah.
Well, I
Sarah,
hope all of
Sarah.
you are doing good in your world. You're all headed off to your weekend adventure. And we will come back to check up on you next Friday to see what you're up to.
Blue Room Live.
Maybe you're
Blue
traveling.
Live.
Maybe you're planning an adventure.
Maybe we'll play a game next week. Those are my favorite.
Maybe we'll
vibes.
tell dad jokes
All
and
right.
do poorly at
No.
it.
No. All right, Lindsay. Game
Game.
next week. All right.
All right.
Y'all be there. Come join us.
All right.